Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. This time around, I do not have my webcam on, so last episode it was on, this episode it won't be. Comment down below which one you prefer. With that out of the way, welcome to our wonderful space station. Last time you saw it, I don't think it was just welded up, and the bottom part wasn't done. So yeah, some progress has been made. It's quite fun. I also have been working long and hard on a space craft, small grid of course, our small grid only. So I wanted to go show that off. Not a whole lot's been done with the base. We've kind of taken apart some of this. We've added some yield modulars to the refinery. We lost one of our survival pods respawn ships because Smokey died and respawned another respawn ship because the base was out of power, and that deleted the old one. And the other one we just abandoned. So here we are. But anyway, this, believe it or not, is a mining ship. Now, if it looks super strange, that's because it is a mining ship, small grid, with an interior. It's not completely done yet. It definitely looks like a piece of scrap. But I do like it. I got a nuclear reactor with some fuel in it. I have that's a gravity generator. I have oxygen vents, lights. I have this little kitchenette and a little bed. You know, it's all pretty closely piped up. Go up here to Control C, which has some pretty good views, all things considered. Have a little porthole window. That's an LCD. I was getting some LCDs down because I wanted to put some scripts down to give me some information, but I haven't really messed around with scripts that much in Space Engineering, so I'm going to have to teach myself how to do that. But for now, let me turn on this. So let me get my tools. Oh, and the main base has a gravity generator. So let me grab the tools. Airplacer is nice to have. And so the only thing is we are completely out of ice, and we didn't have very much to begin with. I went by hand and grabbed 10,000, but it's still not great. Most of these tanks are going to be empty. Now we have empty. This has 1.9, empty, 0.2, 0.3. That's in the main base. So not a whole lot. Now we do have power because of the uranium. So I added this ion, and what I've done is I left some thrust on, not much. I'm going to leave like this one on, and we're going to use ion to get to the asteroid field, and hopefully this O2 generator will make us ice that we need to turn on all of the thrusters and start filling up all these tanks. If I was smart, I would have added ion thrusters in every direction. And, you know, maybe I will one day, but I don't know where to put them to make it look good. So, here we go. So, let me turn that on. Let me 5 on, 9 off. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's on. So let's turn that off. This is the connector. It's wrong. Let me turn the strength of this disabled, yeah. And let me go ahead, reconnect, and turn the strength of the other one, which is probably gonna be this one. connected. Oh, it tells you how long it's been connected. I think that's new. That's cool. Okay, let's I like the lowest strength. I think what's the problem here? I don't think I have. What's going on here? I'm confused. I actually did a little test flight earlier. They're just not on. I need. That's off. That's on. That one goes. Okay, you know what? Let's just turn all of them on. Oh, I know the problem. I know the problem. Yes. Okay, that did it. Which now means I do want to go back to turn them all off again. It used to tell me what direction they went on. Oh, you know what? Maybe if I'm inside the cockpit. Do that. Yeah, see, forward. So we don't want that on. We do want this one on. We want this one. This one. There we go. So, unfortunately, Smokey has an ice award, which is just an asteroid that's 100% ice. I do not know where that is, but I do have a place with ice. So, I just add some lights inside the cockpit. But so far, it feels pretty good, so we want to go in that direction. I'm going to go a little off-center. I'm going to turn inertial dampers off. And we're going to book it. We should be able to stop a lot faster than it takes us to get started. So I'll probably end up going to maybe 100 meters a second. And stopping. Right about there. And we'll be there in a few seconds. It's cool. Uh-oh. Let's close that. So yeah. I love that I'm in a small grid ship in an interior. Okay, I love small grid interior ships. It makes me feel like I'm playing a game that's not Space Engineers. I have so little hydrogen, it doesn't even show up. So that's going to be a test to see how much 2 large cargo containers can hold. That's how much this can hold. And if I need to add more cargo containers, then I will. Hopefully I don't have to. I also need to get finish painting it. That's all particulars. Okay. I'm going to turn inertial dampers on in 5, 4, 3, 2, oh. That was going to be a test to see if it'll damage. 1. Okay, looks like I did it perfectly. But it's not going to damage. That's good. Slowing down. I want to add some downward, yeah, I can do that. I'll add it to the list. I'm happy that doesn't damage the connectors. I thought it was about 7 blocks, but I wasn't confident. They also don't have an error detector on this. That's a bit of a mistake. Okay. But I do have... I do love the cockpit. As mining ships go, it's a pretty nice cockpit. I can add another room down, like where that connector is in between the thrusters if I wanted to. And I might. Like, that might be a good place for cargo container, for example. Okay. Where is this ice? I might need to go out. Is that it? That's it. Yeah, that's it. Bright's almost too bright. Intensity down. There we go. Yeah, that's better. So, this little outlet thing that's sticking all out, I think it's safe to say this is the perfect example. Also, this should be able to drill, like straight through. Should. Need a keyword here. I can't tell you how awesome it is to work so long and hard on a ship. Like, this took time for me to do. And to see it actually function. It pleases me a great deal. I don't know what we're going to call it. But this is basically like a long-range prospector mining ship. You know? It's a single pilot ship. I wanted to make it 2 pilots, so that means both can go out together, but there's no real point to that. Maybe one day we'll build like a mega mining ship. This is just kind of like, oh, let's get started on mining type thing. Yep. Anyway, so I'm going to fiddle around with this for a bit. Maybe I'll make a time lapse, and I will be back. That was loud. Okay, well, I think I just mined out all of the ice. That was a tiny pocket, but we got a lot of ice. There's probably more in this asteroid somewhere. Happy with the gyroscope feel too. It's like, it's sluggish, but it's not like super sluggish. And I'm at half capacity now, so I think this is pretty good. I think it's time we head home and start doing this ice in the actual main base one. I think that's home. Okay, see you later. Natural temperature's off. And I'm going to turn on most of the stopping thrusters. Okay. Forward, backwards on, backwards on, backward on, backward on, on. So all of my back thrust should be on. This ship actually has a lot of thrust. Once I have full hydrogen, this will be a very fast little ship. I'm happy with it. So the cargo container hold what was it? So this is completely full and it's holding about 200,000 worth of stuff. That's not bad. That's 400,000 of stuff that I can carry in one load. Pretty solid little mining load. So I want to add displays, I want to add lights inside, and I want to add a glass floor to look down, and I want to make this lift also look down. There's our home. Let me get lined up with it. And I should probably turn on inertial dampers. Nothing's burning. That's nice and fast stop. In space engineers, people want to go fast. I'm all down to go fast. But most of the time you want to have mer thrust to stop you. It keeps you out of trouble in the long run. Now, worst case scenario is I lose hydrogen as I'm flying. So I need to be careful about that. But overall, I say the initial test of this space miner was a massive success. Clear? Yeah, clear. And we click 7. And we click. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Hydrogen all off. How's the batteries? They are, I think, full. Yeah, so we can turn the, and I'll make like control panels for all this, but we can turn that off now. And we can turn that off. There we go. I eventually want to do some type of thing here where the main base will like extend out a docking thing. Best way to do that's probably with a hinge. So like, or actually a rotor. We could use like a rotor here. Maybe like a rotor, and you stick a small head on it, and you make it where it'll spin into position. Yeah, I'll look into that. The main base needs a lot of work. But me and Smokey's been super busy with life stuff, so it's been difficult playing video. Okay, is this doing its job? It is. I'm going to tell this guy to... Oh, it's filling up. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I won't tell it to stockpile then. I'm going to sit back, relax, let all this ice be fine. Oh, you know what I want? I want a, no, it's a, what's it called? There it is. I wouldn't mind having a cryo tube in the mining ship. But I don't know if I have space to put it in here. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, maybe that's what can be down here. It's not easy. Let me tell you that. Just pause. Could also get rid of the bed. Would it fit if it was put there? Yeah. If I get rid of the bed, and then connection points are... There's two underneath it, and there's one behind it. One behind would be easier. I can just take this down into it. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna miss 3 medical components production. Med. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. It's a little more cramped in here. That's fine. Okay, the connection point's gonna be like right there. Ah, nailed it. Okay, question is, do we want to take that pipe down in here, or do we want to take this pipe? Okay, no, we want to take that pipe down through here. That means I need to get rid of that, 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 that there, and that. Another armored would look fine. Ta-da! Now, technically, I can go in here, or she could O2. Am I, though? Need power. Why do I no get O2? I probably need to specify that. So this has O2. I could... That has O2. I have O2, but it's not getting it somehow. There's a thing I can do to try to force it to give me O2. Because the tank is literally right there. Just do it from the bottom. It's gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is.
Your health is critical.
It doesn't make much sense why it's not working, as it is 100% piped up, but I'm good with having multiple connections in the same place. Okay, let me... That's like directly connected from the O2 tank. There's no reason why I should need O2 right now. And I do. Okay, so this works now. Cool. Turn that off. I actually mint this ship right now. Oh. My little home away from home. My mining ship is amazing. It has plenty of power. Has lots of battery power. Awesome. Loving it. Okay, I want to go into my cargo tube and let the tanks fill up. Which is going to take a while since they are actually very large. So, yep. I'll catch you guys in a second. My super dirty screen. Man, dude, this is brand new. What did I do? Sneeze? Ugh. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of our Space Engineer Small Grid Only Survival. Or my cat really wants to be fed, so I'm only going to be on for a second to introduce you. So, you may see that I have drilled my ray into an asteroid. I did a little bit of rework on the mining ship from last I showed you. Actually, I just realized that this is not the beginning of the episode. I have another clip, so ignore that little introduction, but yeah, welcome. I want to drill completely through this asteroid just because I can. Oh, super loud, don't go in there. Which is going to take multiple trips, which I'm fine with. I added a large cargo container in the back. I added an error detector and antenna. I made sure all the hydrogen was connected. What did I do? Let me turn those off for a second. I added this window bit. I didn't on this side because I don't know if I like it or not. I kind of like having, feeling I'm in a metal tank compared to this, which is I'm like in a glass cockpit. So I want to ask Smokey which one he prefers. If he likes it, I can make it go up, but I don't think I need to. I started. Why is this so crooked? Am I crooked? I don't know. I started adding some programming stuff so we can see like the drills in here. I also put Izzy's in here. Is it not on? Oh, it's not on, is it? Moment. No. Oh, that is that, right. There we go. I need to add a button to that. So what these buttons do is that turns on the reactor. This pressurizes it, so I can go ahead and do that. Take off my helmet. And this locks this door so it can't be opened. Man, I love this ship. I really do. I'm proud of it. And this feels cozy inside a little asteroid. How are we on cargo? A lot of ice. A lot of ice. But I want to continue to mine some more ice, so yeah. I will be back when I drop this off. Also, I might end up getting rid of, or I can probably just turn it off. Yeah. I'm going to turn the Izzy auto thing off because it was getting annoying, sucking everything away from everywhere. And that's not fun. Okay, so, the goal, for this episode is going to be to fill up all of our hydrogen tanks and get any other resource we might need using this mining ship. Then I want to immediately start construction of our mother small grid gone large wild mothership. I'm going to talk to Smokey about it. Also, Smokey can do this Izzy stuff. I had like a whole nother monitor full of like Izzy instructions, and I was looking at it and I just could not figure it out. That's how that works. I'm gonna turn this back on, fill up the drills, which didn't take too long. And I'll be back with another load, because I don't think that all of this ice is actually going to fill up all of my tanks. So that's fun. Also, that's enough. I am curious to see how good my gyroscopes work with this much load. It's sluggish. It's definitely sluggish. I might can add some more. That's all good. So let's it's not working. Some of the time it's not working. Yeah, okay. Where's home? There's so many like ships. It's just overwhelming my screen. Can I turn them off? Ah, that's crazy. Okay. God, antenna. Smokey base. There it is. Come on. Seems the gyroscope seems to work a lot better if I'm going. Let's go this direction. Turn off dampeners. And go, let's say 150. It's quite beautiful. Oh, look at that view. Very slow approach. We need to add some lights to the to our little home here. I'm not talking, I'm actually just really concentrating. Because this controls are quite sluggish. Okay. Let's depressurize. Unlock the door. Oh. Found the helmet. And everything should do the rest. Yeah. Also, to speed up this process, let's build some generators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. This should increase our production substantially. Could even build more like here if I wanted to. And I might. Let's see how much how fast is they filling up? They're all filling up equally. They all say 8 hours. 8 hours is a long time. I think. Or it's better. I can't believe I'm out of steel placeable. Okay, so I'm gonna weld up these, and I'll be back when we're fully loaded in here. Also, yeah. Okay, so I'll be back here in a second. Did it? I mined completely through this asteroid. Oop. Quite nice. Very homey in here. I also figured out that if I turned off those thrusters, turn on that thruster, I can do that while I mine, which pretty much puts us on autopilot, since this is technically a drilling machine that did a very successful test, and I'm very happy with it. But let's turn that off, turn that on, and let's head home. would be where? I always get confused. Over that way. Yeah, right there. Let's aim up. I want to go to about, say about there. And relax for a bit. I just love like looking out this window. One of these days I am going to hit an asteroid. But not today. There's so many ships out. I mean, my screen is just completely cluttered with mine layers, exploration ship, freighter, freighter. A lot of Soviet freighters. One of these days I might have to go into admin mode and delete some of these. There's just too many of them. Turn the dampers back on. Now, some of you might be wondering, why are you going upside down? Because I have a plan. That would have been perfect. But I got confused. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Okay. Initiate docking procedures. Off. Connect. And reactor is never on. Depressurize. Helmet on. Unlock door. Good to go. Oh, I never connected. Oh, I never finished that project because I was waiting on the things to be built. Okay, you know what? Boink. Make that. Oh, also, that should increase our productivity. This. That should increase our productivity. I want to do that. I think that having this there is useless. Now, some of you may be wondering, why are you doing so many H2 generators? It's because I really like hydrogen. And I think that having hydrogen as fuel is just a good way to do it. And because of these modded tanks, they are a lot larger than I thought they were. Meaning, it takes a long time to fill. Production components. Make me... You actually make me 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that when we do build a mothership, like I mentioned earlier, it's going to take a long time to fill up. Because I'm going to have a lot of these tanks. We should probably finish the space station. We will finish the space station before we finish the before we start the mothership project. But honestly, I was leaving that to Smokey. He was neglected in his duties. A neglectful god. So I may have to look into doing it. But we'll see. He has life stuff, and so do I. So our schedules have been very interesting. But, you know, we've been doing our best to make it. I don't want to do this. Oh, I could do that. I like that. Does that work? Yeah, that works. Let's do that. Let's make sure that this is up. It is. Then we can just do those apples. Need steel plates. 100 steel plates. Okay. So, I make that. And I make this. And I connect that. And they are all connected. Then we add more. I don't know how many more I need. How much does it take? How much is it now to fill up these tanks? Completely filled up an hour. So as of right now, it's going to take about 2 hours. But that's enough fuel. That's 2 hours of this ship. That's not 2 hours of mothership. So I'm thinking I'm just going to place it down to heal. I'm thinking... Oh, I don't even have the steel plates to place this thing. I'm thinking another one there. And then one here. And that leaves kind of a flush wall. Might even put one like there, there, and there. Obviously like that. Doop, doop, doop. And this will be like our O2 generator corner. Wait, that's sticking out? That's sticking out. I don't want that. So how does that work now? Well, I could do that. Which means I could actually also put that there. Put that there. No matter how I do it, it doesn't fit perfectly. Unless this is... Nope, I need that. How do I want to do this? So I have an idea that might... That there... doesn't solve that. There is no way to do this without there being a one block hole, unless I filled it up with a... with the connector, which can only work like that. Which means I could do... Nope, that doesn't work. Well, I'm gonna put one there. I'm going to make this where it connects to it. And I'm going to put this there. And then I'm going to put that there and that there. And I'm going to make it where this goes like that. And I think that's pretty solid. Motors, huh? I'm blind, I'm blind, I'm blind, I'm blind, I'm blind, I'm blind. Also, where is the, I really need a ray from down here to up there. Where's the assembler? A bad spot. I want speed in this thing. Should I build it somewhere else? Hey. Do that. Not enough computers in storage, huh? Yeah, that helped. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not enough computers? Well, I'm making them, so chill. Look at that. That is what I am talking about, bro. Bro. Make 1,000 of those. Make 200 of those. Make 1,000 of those. 1,000 of those. 500 of those. 1,000 of those. I probably have a lot of this stuff. Maybe not. I have a lot of... Yeah, I'm pretty low on everything. Probably should make metal grids though. Yeah, I need girders. Yeah, so this is good. Metal goods though. Make 500. So it's gonna get queued up on doing all this, which will take a minute. Bolts, iron. We are going to run out of iron. It is going to happen. Means I need to do an iron run. Speaking of, so what are we thinking? We're thinking 3 yield, 1 efficient, or I don't know. Easy inventory. I need Smokey to get on so that he can do easy inventory for me and solve my because then we can have like all yield for like 3 yield, 1 speed for like gold and silver and uranium, and like 2 speed, 2 yield for everything else. But easy inventory is confusing me a lot. I'm not refining anything, am I? That's blasphemous. Blasphemous. I should be refining things at all times. So how do I want to do this? So this isn't going to be the only ship we want. And I think it's honestly too big. It is. It's too big to slide to the left. It takes up the whole middle section. That's funny. What I might end up doing is extending this down. I do that? I can't even do that. I made this thing huge. I could have if I didn't add this thing to it, but I like having that, so... Well... It is what it is. I need a place to park this comfortably. The only other thing I can do is make it where... No, that wouldn't work since I did that.